Good evening, everybody. This is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday night. I am going to do something a little bit different. I've had to move my studio this week in order to work at all because of my back situation. A lot of my stuff is in my basement, and I'm having a lot of difficulties going up and down the stairs. So my son and I have done some stuff, and I'm actually filming in a new location. So if this looks different to you, that is why. And I'm hoping I've got the lighting good enough that you can see. And so if this video is too dark, I'm hoping I can adjust it before I film my Saturday Morning Makes video. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing this video tonight. So what I thought I would do is the release for my creative time was today. Hello, Emma. Hello to the entire design team, to Melissa, Gigi, MJ Carol, Christine, Suzanne, anybody that's part of the design team, the wonderful bloggers that also post on the blog and on their own blogs and Instagram. I've looked at everybody's projects just briefly tonight and a little bit earlier today, and so many good ideas. Someone took the bowl dies and made an Easter basket with it. Just lots of creativity. It's always fun to see how you can stretch your dies and do different things. So I'm excited about the release that happened today. As you know, there is a coupon code that is good through Sunday. So hop on over to Emma's YouTube channel, and she always details all the information both on her drop-down menu and in the body of her release day video. This is the 130th edition release. It'll be the very first video on her channel. So hello to Emma. Emma and I are both actually going through some injuries. But when she sent my package, she sent this beautiful Get Well card, and I just thought I would share it with you. I love how she stamped all of these Get Well messages on the white cardstock and then used her little heart bandages. This is such a cute little card, and this is a mini slimline card, and I love that she carries these mini slimlines in her store. It says, "Hope you're feeling stronger every day, praying for you, love, Emma." So Emma, thank you for the card. I love how she clips it closed with these little clips from Tim Holtz too. So that was just in my design team package when she sent everything, and I thought I'd give you a little sneak peek of one of my projects. I took one of the little die cuts that are in the new paper pads, and I used her Easter egg dies, which if you guys don't own these, you should, because they are so adorable. These are these little Easter egg tag dies, and they are just so sweet. There's a larger sized one and a smaller sized one, and these are so fun to play with each year during Easter time. So I did use those to create this, as well as some of her new papers from the beautiful paper pads. And I thought I would go tonight just on this video because I want to check my lighting, and I'm going to show you all the things that are part of the release in case you haven't been over to her channel. So there's this Dots, Flowers, and Solids paper pad. Okay, and it goes with the Spring Gingers paper pad, which is here. And I'll tell you, these are the most adorable paper pads. As you can tell, if you look at the sides of mine, I've already used a lot of paper from both of these. So the flipping through is not going to be in any particular order because I've pulled so much paper out. But that kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. And these are, of course, all the different papers. I love the little floral with the black dot, the polka dots, the solids, which coordinate with everything. It's just a really sweet paper pad. And then she also did a page that has multicolored flowers and multicolored dots. So just a wonderful paper pad. I've already used, I'd say, at least a third of it. And then this one, which is the Spring Gingers paper pad, this is gorgeous. I love how she added the little tiny flowers inside this blue gingham. On the back, she has the beautiful cursive script in blue. Then she has this sweet orange bunny with these adorable flowers. And again, the orange script on the back. And I love this script paper. It's perfect for backgrounds. I use it a lot. Then she has all of the bunnies, and these coordinate with the stamp set that she released. So you have the ability to stamp and color these. And you have your basket as well as all the sentiments and the two bunnies. And then all of the dies that coordinate to cut out all the sentiments as well as the bunnies in the basket. And then you can also take those same dies and use them to cut out the items here. Now, one thing is that she did put the bows all pink, and she didn't mean to do that. She was going to coordinate them with the various colors, but there is a die in the die set that will cut out the bow. So when you go through your different die sets, and I'll show you where it is. It's in, where is it? It's in Ginger Easter 1, okay? And it's this bow right here. Okay, so this is the Ginger Easter 1. Mine are, I ran out of magnets again. And I thought they were going to be delivered today, and they didn't make it from Amazon. So these are just on the delivery cards from the tests when she gets the sets to test them. So anyway, I will add these to a magnet, but this is the little bow, and if you cut that out, it will fit on this basket if you want to change the color of the bow. The other thing I did, which you could also try, is you just take a Copic marker and change the color. So depending on what color you want to go with, you could definitely blend the pink with another color and end up with a different color. So either way works, but these are just adorable and so quick to create with. You know, she's got 2 boys in here and then 3 girls. And then on the back is the yellow cursive pattern again. Then we have this adorable pink kind of eyelet pattern. And this is just beautiful. I think it was, I forget who helped her design this one, but gave her the idea to kind of do an eyelet pattern. This, I think, is one of my favorite papers in the set, along with this beautiful pink on the back, again, the script. And then this paper, Emma did in honor of her dad, who was a woodworker, and it just really touched my heart when she shared about that. And I love how she added the little white flowers and then all the different colored eggs. So this is really sweet. Then then you have the rainbow script on the back of this one. So all the colors of the script going down the page, and then it starts over with the gingham once again. So those are all the papers that are in the pad. You can see all the different script papers, including that rainbow one, and then all the different papers here, including this one. And I think I forgot to show you one of them, which I probably tore out. Let's see, it's this one here. It's the one that I did a lot of my projects with. So this was the other one, and I forgot to show this, but this one is a lot of fun. You can do a little square card. You can do a mini slimline. You can do, like a full slimline and add the blocks until you have enough. I actually did a circle die where I actually turned and I cut around here, and I'll show you the card that I made tomorrow. But I love this paper. This was a lot of fun, and just a really cute one to play around with and make quick cards with. So that was the other page that's in here, and just wonderful paper pads. Emma, I just love both of these, so thank you. So then you have Ginger Easter 1 and Ginger Easter 2, and these cut out all the accessories for your original gingerbread die sets. So if you have the regular ones, both sizes, as well as the ginger boy and girl dies, both sizes, then you would want both of these if you are interested in doing Easter bunnies. So it's Ginger Easter 1 and Ginger Easter 2, and they both have a basket, the bow for the basket, 2 sets of ears, the bows to decorate with, as well as the eggs to put inside of the baskets. Okay, so you can see all the pieces in these, and again, you can go to the website and see everything in full too. So, so I've shown you the stamp and die set. This is for the smaller bunnies, and that's the stamp set for this month. And then the 2 paper pads, all of the dies. And then the other set that she came out with, and this is one that I asked her for, and I'm sure other people may have asked her too, but I told her I really wanted a tag die set that had the scallops, like the uneven scallop layers like she has for both the rectangles and circles. So if you have like the circles, if you have the rectangles, I just said that it would be really nice when we cut out these large tag dies that she also has in her store. Let me pull those really quick. She has the tag dies that are stitched as well as the ones that are plain, and they layer together, but I told her it would be great to have the scalloped ones to go on the back of these. So these came out this month, and this is the new tag die set, and I highly recommend this. I had so much fun playing with this, and I love that she has 4 sizes. It coordinates with this perfectly, as well as with the other one. So I love these scalloped, these uneven scalloped die sets that she does. They're all wonderful, and they're the type of dies that you buy once and you have them in your kits forever. You know, you'll just use them over and over and over for years upon years upon years. So those are all the products for this month. Again, I'm just giving you a little sneak of one of the projects that I made, which is this little egg tag using one of the bunnies. And I just think these bunnies are so adorable. And then while I have you tonight, I wanted to share one other thing that I've been playing with this week. I had mentioned some embossing folders, and one of the ones that I mentioned is this one from Honeybee Stamp's latest release, and it's this beautiful floral embossed pattern, and I hope you can see it with my lighting. I hope you can see the flowers in it. This is what it looks like when you emboss it on copy paper. And I have been playing around with vellum and different types of paper, different weights of paper, all different papers, just to see what I can do with the flowers once they're embossed. And you'll notice that there are holes in this piece of copy paper. And again, this is just a piece of copy paper. It's very thin, lightweight paper. And I just got it at a normal big box store. But anyway, I was playing around with this, and when I embossed the copy paper, and I did fold it in half, and I embossed actually both sides, but I can't show you the other side because I've already used it all up. But this is what I have left of the other side, and you can see where I've popped all these flowers out of the paper. And I just wanted to show you kind of how easy it is to do. You literally can just pop the flower out, okay? And it just kind of comes out of the paper, and they kind of have like a raggedy edge to them. And you can take your colored pencils or ink, and you can ink them if you want. You can shape them a little bit if you want. I've used all the big ones, and sometimes like this one kind of tore, right? But the rest of them didn't. The rest of them I got out whole. And, you know, so these little ones, I have taken some of them out. I don't know if I can do another one on camera or not, because I've really used up this paper pretty much. Here's one. So they literally just kind of pop out. And I can see, like, you could definitely, if you had a die, you could die cut these. But because a lot of these people that are making these embossing folders, they're making coordinating dies so that you can cut out these little flowers. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this idea. If you like kind of shabby chic stuff, this is a neat way to kind of make like this torn look flower. And I did use some of these on my projects that I'm going to show you tomorrow. Some of the big ones I haven't used. I think I used some of the little ones too. But anyway, there's tons of different floral embossing folders on the market, and I like to play with stuff just to see what I can do. And I highly encourage you to play with different papers, different weights of papers, even acetate, and just see what you can come up with. You can make them out of acetate and then put paint on the back or ink on the back, or, you know. So half the fun of creating is just seeing how you can use products in a new way. And I just thought I would share that tonight just for fun. So that is the end of this video. I hope you will tune into Saturday Morning Makes tomorrow morning, when I will be sharing all of my Creative Time projects for this 130th edition release on the Saturday Morning Makes after party for my Creative Times release. So I'm excited. I am almost like double talking because I'm getting tired. But I am looking forward to seeing everybody's Saturday Morning Makes. I am behind on watching, and I hope to catch up a little bit tonight, and then hopefully this weekend, now that I'm feeling a little bit better with my back injury. So thanks to everybody who has sent notes and messages and get well wishes. I so appreciate all the messages sent to me, and I will be back with you guys for Saturday Morning Makes tomorrow morning. All right, everybody. Bye now.